In this video, we're driving an MX5 that you might recognise. This car is owned by Jimmy Broadbent and has been developed over the past couple of years whilst attacking time. There's a lot of upgrades throughout this car, but the sweetest part to me is the engine. It's an 1800 naturally aspirated build on throttle bodies, and the sound it makes is super good.
Horsepower?
About 185.
Whoa!
In this video we'll be driving the MX5. The Supra you can see lingering in the background will feature in a future video. Of course it's raining, but that gives us an opportunity to try a racing tyre designed for wet weather. If you've been following for a while, you'll know that MX5s were never a favourite of this channel, but as the years have gone by and I've started to enjoy driving over anything else, I've come to appreciate the MX5. Although this car, the Mark 1, the NA, the Miata, I've never quite fitted in them. So let's go try and squeeze into that cabin and find out what this MX5 is like to drive.
Right, we're driving a special car here today. One that I can't quite see out of that mirror. There we go. Oh no, we need to try and keep up with this Supra. Oh, the Supra's gone. Right, we're driving Jimmy Broadbent's MX5. Let it warm up though, because it is stone cold. So just let it warm up, nice and easy. So this is a tuned 1800, 185, I think he said, horsepowers. We're on Pirelli wets. Another damp Donington. The pedal cam is not in a very good position, I keep hitting it, but oh, we've not driven an NA MX5 on the channel before, and this is a very well spec'd Time Attack build. I'm going to guess it's not a 6-speed, although the revs are getting a little bit high. Could it be a 6-speed? I guess it could be, but let's just ease into it. So, big thanks to Jimmy for asking me down today from the GP track for a change. It sounds very good, this car. So the last car I drove for you was another 4-cylinder on, oh god, was another 4-cylinder on bodies. Oh, I wish I had a rear view camera because we've got a very nice Audi, what is it, an Audi 80 now? Oh, RS2 maybe? We're drifting behind us then. Right, are we up to temperature? We're getting there. Yeah, water's not too bad. The side mirrors are absolutely useless. So far, plenty of grip, it says going to Craners. Right, I think we're about up to temperature now. give it a little bit of stick down this back straight. Oh, she's slipping and sliding. Where's the red limit? Still the 7 miles 7 an hour. I've got the seat all the way back, but my knees got quite a lot of interference with the steering wheel. That mirror is useless. Brakes feel pretty mega. Down here. Oh, bad line, bad line. Ah. Yeah, I've not got a lot of foot room. I mean, we're in an NA MX5. What do you expect? Up there, back. It's fast anyway. I don't think the speedo's accurate. I think we're going a lot faster than what the speedo thinks. It certainly feels that way anyway. I'm a little bit nervous about what might happen if the tail starts wagging, because I've not got a lot of room. It's direct due to the knee situation. My knee's wedged when I go on the brake pedal. My leg is wedged between the brake pedal and the steering wheel. Down here, man. Now I want to get on camera, I feel like braking almost. Oh, it's just get away. I feel too much for it. I feel like stupid heavy or anything. Locking up the brakes. That was better. Slower though, weren't it? wets, maybe they're a bit shagged. The car can't weigh that much, I thought we'd have more grip. I mean, the track is pretty awful. Just struggling to find confidence, mainly due to this need to brake pedal issue that we've got going on. Keep snagging the front wheel, I keep locking the brakes. It's hard to gauge what's going on here. It's kind of hard to get my foot on the pedal right. Hard to brake properly. We've got a fast GTR coming up behind us. Maybe we can turn around here, see if it's any better. Not too bad, that's just falling off. Super hard the braking. Let's focus on some positives. The engine's super sweet. Traction is not so sweet. No positives, Dan. Yeah, sorry. Try to think of some woohoo positives. Well, it's certainly keeping me on my toes. What the fuck was that? Well, it's certainly keeping me on my toes. What the fuck was that? That was not a nice snap. ABS, I'm going to be super careful with my braking. Kind of brake in the middle of the track just off the line a little bit, but there's quite a lot of streams at Donington which just end up catching you out. Maybe we'll might return to the pits now. I got a good feel for it, but I'm sketching myself out a little bit. We've got the Super to drive yet today as well. This is the warm-up. No. I don't know what happened here. I must have just hit the painted line or something on the previous lap, but yeah, super sketchy. You can try and do some skids before we box. About to get overtaken for the first time as well. Let's have a cool down lap. Fucking hell car. Oh, well, that was an experience. One of my friends used to have one of these cars when we were kids. I helped him do the brake pads on it once. Hello Joe, if you're watching. And yeah, I remember sitting in it, and with the stock seats, my vision was on par with the roof line at the top. So with these seats, I'm definitely sat a little bit lower, so the height's not too bad, but the seat's all the way back, and they're a small car. Not so much made for the Western Europes, but no, great fun to drive. Scary though. Simply because I'm not in full control. It's really hard for me to moderate. Really hard for me to moderate the braking, and obviously with a wet Donington with no ABS, really need to be careful with my braking. So we had a couple of lockups, nothing too dangerous, but the engine's super sweet. I always thought this was a Duratec 2.5 litre, but it's not. Well, thanks to Jimmy for letting me take it out. It's weird, it must be something to do with the tyres, but it'll slip a little bit and then come straight back round. Oh. Right, well that was a nice little warm up. Let's do a little outro, but big thanks to Jimmy and his team for letting me take his whip out. What garage were we again? 20, oh there he is, there's the man himself. Reverse, yeah. How do you do the thing? Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, these mirrors are terrible. What's these mirrors all about?
Yeah, mate, don't worry about that.
I set them up before going out and then they just immediately went like that.
Yeah, mate. We need it all for now, it's alright.
Right. Yeah, I can't you know, because it's raining, I'm trying to modulate my braking, but this goes there, so it's like wedges itself in. Sketchy, man. I kept locking up. Yeah, it's good. The engine's super sweet, isn't it? Yeah. It's nice. Ugh. Yeah, it loves to rev.
Yeah, it likes it.
Is it a 5-speed?
No, 6.
Oh.
Alright, well that was Mr. Broadbent's MX5. Jimmy's just going out in it now to do some laps himself. We've just got a red flag on the circuit. Some real tasty cars here today. We didn't see many of them when we were out. We saw that M3 come past us towards the end, but there's loads of Exotica on this track day. Look at these nice PMs as well. Very nice. So how was the MX5? I mean, I don't want to keep whinging. I know sometimes I get a bit of stick from whinging too much on these videos, but it was so hard to get any sort of confidence. I'd say my confidence levels were probably, I don't know, 50% maybe at most. The issue was just being that close with knees and steering wheels that I couldn't quite get on the brakes right. I didn't have any confidence in kind of modulating the brakes, which, you know, wet Donington, no ABS, really need that confidence. And then the steering as well, when the car did start to slide, then, you know, I'm hitting my own knees with the steering wheel. The steering felt great though. It's a non-assisted rack, no power steering. So it's a pretty manual car to drive. Obviously on the bodies as well, sounds really good. The engine was super sweet. It wanted to rev, it just sounded really great. I don't know how it came across on the GoPro, but it sounds really good, and it pulls strong as well. I don't know if it's got VVT or what, but it seemed super strong. Like even when you change gear, it just wanted to go again. So yeah, that was good. The engine's sweet. The rest of the car, the balance, it didn't feel like it had the most grip. Now it's on these Pirelli wet tyres. I did expect more from them, to be honest. Compared to something like an AO52, the Yokohama, I feel like you probably have more grip if you're on AO52s out there. I mean, I don't know exactly how old these tyres are or how much abuse they've had, but yeah, it wasn't a shit ton of grip anyway. The next car we're going to be driving, which should be in the next video for you, is this one. Now, hopefully I'll fit in it a bit better, but certainly we'll have no more grip because it's on full semi-slicks, Nankangs of all. So that's going to be fun. That's coming up next. But yeah, the MX5, thanks to Jimmy for letting me take it out. Really enjoyed that, and yeah, it was an experience. Jimmy actually asked me to drive this at a Time Attack event this year, earlier in 2023, but unfortunately I was racing. I think I was racing the Civic or something on the same day, so I couldn't attend. But it's probably a good thing that I didn't attend that, to be honest, because if I'd have been against a stopwatch and really pushing with those kind of confidence levels, then you're a kind of recipe for disaster really. But no, cool little car. Now we're going to go on to the Supra. So thanks for watching. I'll see you for this one. This is going to be super spicy. I'll see you there.